Hey, we back with another episode of the Weird Podcast. I am your host, Jahibo. We're going to get right into it. Oh, but first, listen. Yo, my son, Vianu, man. Go check out my IG at Jahibo. He doing great. His video is doing great. It got up to over 160,000 views right now. It's going viral. Please check him out. It will be uploaded on YouTube as well on my page. Please check him out. Please show him love. Kevin Garnett liked it. Please show him love. Appreciate y'all. More videos to come too. So look, I got that. I got my son's plug out the way. Let's get into this finals. So okay, congratulations to Denver Nuggets. They are the 2022-23 NBA champs. Look, let's get into why they won. We're going to talk about why they won, or how they won, and we're going to also talk about how Miami lost. So let's get into how they won. I believe that Spoelstra was outcoached in this particular series. Like, yeah, they did well in the first and second round and things of that nature, but when it came to the finals, it's not about the 8th seed, it's not about the first seed, it's not about none of that. It's about who outcoaches who and who makes the right adjustments to get it done. It don't have to look good, it don't have to be pretty, it could just get it done, right? They had every opportunity in Miami to get it done. But Denver was more consistent. If it wasn't Aaron Gordon, it was Caldwell Pope. If it wasn't Caldwell Pope, it was Bruce Brown. If it wasn't Bruce Brown, it was Jeff Green hitting a big shot. It was Porter Jr. hitting a big shot. Then you have your main players like Murray doing what he do, even with a bad game. Then you have the Joker. The Joker, pretty much, I watched every last second of him playing. This dude is literally unstoppable when you don't put pressure on him, because he's not a defensive guy, right? So by him not being a defensive guy, you have to attack him. Even if you get him in foul trouble, everybody else steps up. Every game, it was somebody else. The one game that Miami won, they went away from that strategy. They just like, okay, well, we got one and we just going to figure it out. You can't figure it out with a team with this much control, with this much discipline, and everybody chips in. It don't have to be a 20-point game. It could be a 10, 12-point game from players that you don't even scout for. That's what was happening with Denver versus Miami. Then it made it seem like Miami didn't have enough bodies, but they had more than enough bodies. They got more than enough bodies to get there. They beat who they beat. They beat Bucks. They beat Boston. They beat the Knicks. They had more than enough bodies to get there. All three of those teams had better records than Miami. Miami had to fight and scratch their way against Chicago to get through the play-in. So it's not like, oh, they just didn't have enough bodies. It came down to coaching. It came down to adjustments. And tell me something. If you have any questions, anybody, put it in the comments at the end of it or during it. Tell me, anybody know why Tyler Hero didn't play? They sent the whole pregame on, oh, Tyler Hero's warming up. Tyler Hero's this. Tyler Hero's supposed to come back game 3. Okay, he didn't. He's supposed to come back game 4. He didn't. Okay, this is an elimination game. You put all the stops you have to put in the game to play. Like, honestly, if I was Miami, if I was Spoelstra, I would have talked Udonis Haslem into playing, bro. Like, yo, bro, we need a big body. We need you to be in there to be aggressive. We need you to come in there and bang bodies around. I need you for this particular series. Yeah, I get it. You're retiring. Yeah, I get it. But I need you for this particular series to shake the room with Kevin Love, with Bam, with Jimmy Butler. So, congratulations to Denver Nuggets for making the adjustments. Congratulations for Denver Nuggets for being very well coached. And pretty much he outcoached Spoelstra in this round. I have to give it to him. He outcoached Spoelstra in this round. It didn't look pretty. It didn't have to. All they was worried about was getting the job done. Why are you preserving players, Spoelstra? What are you doing it for? Next year, It's next year. This is now. You trying to win now or you trying to win next year? You preserve Tyler Hero for next year. Cool. You limited Kevin Love. If Kevin Love was ready to go, let him play. Tyler Hero was ready to go. Stop coaching egos. I'm gonna stress that. Spoelstra coached egos. What I mean by that? Oh, well, they've been doing so good, and Tyler Hero gonna come back and take somebody minutes. It's not about taking nobody minutes. It's about adjusting to make things work. You already, the way you had it wasn't working. So Tyler Hero's time to come back. I'm sorry, Struce, whatever your name is. Oh, hey, we're going to put you in there. We're going to see what he can do. If he does well, boom, we're going to give you out. We're going to put you in and out. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all going to split some minutes. Whatever. That's what you do. You don't. And then, let's get into your boy, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's not the guy as far as, okay, I'm going to put the book back on. Yeah, he had a good first, second round, some games in the third round. But he's not the guy he's not like the Kobe of the game. He's not the LeBrons and the Kevin Durant's and the Michael Jordans of a team. He's like the Scottie Pippen of the team. Like, he's going to get it done, but he needs somebody to lead the charge. He could be the muscle. He could be the grit in the heart of the team, but he's not designed to be the way he plays it. He's not going to adjust how he plays. He's not the heart as far as that go-to, put the book back on, I need a bucket Jimmy. And unfortunately, he co-signed the nickname, he copywrote the nickname Hemi Buckets. Hemi Buckets, he's him and he's a bucket. Bro, that was it picked the wrong time for that to come out, because when that dropped, as you copywriting Hemi Buckets, you wasn't a bucket. Let's keep it all the way a bean. You was more so relying on your second, third, and fourth, fifth options to get it done. When, okay, yeah, you helped them get better contracts moving forward in their careers by, exposing the fact that they actually can play and they undrafted, and we're gonna show you that we are basketball players, and doesn't matter if we was undrafted or other teams didn't believe in us and we did. All right, I get all that. But it's time to win games. Winning games is do what you have to do. Jimmy, you seem like you checked out. It seemed like when a couple of your shots wasn't falling, things wasn't going right. They went on a little run. Y'all just like, all right, what was working from the first, second, and third round is not, we're going to go with that. It's not going to work in this round. So then we just going to stick with it and we're going to live and die by that. Okay, cool. No problem. That's the second time y'all went to the finals in 4 years, and y'all lost to the Lakers and y'all lost to the Nuggets now. So unless y'all make an adjustment coaching wise, I want every coach, listen to me, every coach, stop preserving players for the next game and the next game. If they're clear to play, please play them. Please. That's why people don't respect this basketball today, because they looking at it like, they too soft, they too much load managing going on. You preserving them for what? What are you preserving them for? Vacation? Well, yeah, he's on vacation now, but they get paid a lot of money to do a job, which is to play basketball, not to be a fashion connoisseur on the bench, not to be walking around being a cheerleader. They are paid to play basketball. If they are cleared to play basketball, and this is to every coach that does this is to every coach that decides to play 6 to 7 players, this is to every coach that needs to make the adjustment. It's easy to coach, again, it's easy to coach against a team that only plays 7 players. Very easy. They're not putting them players in the game. Yeah, they make a play, but they're not going to put them in the game. So it's easy for us to play against them, to coach against them, to strategize against them. When you mix it up, it's very hard, and that's exactly what Denver did. Denver played many players, threw many defenses at you, and everybody else stepped up offensively that you did not strategize for. That's why they got him out of there in 5. And this is why Miami will not get over the hump, because it doesn't matter about the players. It matters about the coaching strategy and adjustments. I'm going to stress it. The coaching strategy and adjustments. So, we're going to see what happens in this off season. We're going to see what trades people makes, what adjustment people make in a roster, because that's another thing. It has to be an adjustment. You can't just be living and dying with one way, and it's not going to work that way. Miami could have easily brought this to a more respectable series, and they could have possibly won. But because of coaching and because of certain players did not come up in the clutch and when they needed to, that's why Denver are easily the NBA champs. So, that being said, we'll wait till the next episode. We're going to get deeper into this sports thing. That's what I'm about on the next one. And I'm out.